Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Pokémon Sleep. Good to be back here first thing in the morning. Get to just jump in, check out last night's sleep research, see how things go as we continue our adventure in Amber Canyon. Let's head in, see what happened with me last night. Did decide to sleep in a little bit this morning, felt really good to just get that extra little bit of rest. Yes, I can hit start now. I don't have to review this later. We're going to look at it together. Full 100 sleep score, 73 extra minutes of rest. A little small bit of dozing, but a big chunk of snoozing. Which for me always feels like the most restful sleep, so I'm happy to see it. Next week I won't be as much. Right now, we did get into the great ranks yesterday, so that does mean 5 natural spawns, 29 million drowsy power. We've got 1 of each for what I can, 1, 2, and 3. So let's see who's at camp today. Dwebble, good to see. Not too, kind of half in frame there on the side. Eevee, getting some sun. Trapinch, alright. Dwebble and Charmeleon. Okay. Another good smattering of new spawns. If I had not already gotten Dwebble, I would be very happy with the amount that I have been seeing this week and a half. Now we're reaching 2 weeks. Thank you, screen recording, for catching up. Technology. Okay. Who's hungry? Not who's hungry. Okay. Well, to no one's surprise, it's Trapinch. That is still #1 priority. Thankfully, tomorrow we will get some more Poke Biscuits back. Cool. From getting to sleep on time. But, yeah. I don't need to give out as many biscuits this week, so I feel like I'm good. Plus, I'm getting kinda low. And I do want to save them for... I have no idea what I'm going to see during New Moon Day. So I would like to hold on to some of the stock for that. It's Trapinch today. Gotta make sure to give it the spotlight. Alright. Our 1 skill check for today. A gentle Trapinch. Alright, no berry finding in the first slot. What is your ingredient spread? Everything. Okay. The search continues. Let's check the rest of these sub-skills. Sleep XP bonus, skill level up, ingredient finder at 50, helping speed, and skill level up. And gentle means main skill chance up. So, once again, this is not the Trapinch for me. And we'll keep looking. And I will hang out right here on this screen for just a moment. It dawned on me after I finished recording yesterday that I never circled back to the low-key form. Well, is is a Toxel right now, was just running Toxtricity, but I've neglected to circle back to this after running it with an increased skill trigger, so that's my bad. I have a bad habit of doing that, of running it a second time and not circling back on that, so I do apologize. I do recognize that I do it, but I'm trying to make good on it this time because I still have the tab up. So, as we can see, with that skill trigger, M does get much better. Overall, still a fieldable Toxtricity. It's just really got to get it to 50 to get it in a usable state. So I think I might hold on to it just for comparison's sake. And I do need to go through and clean out some space. So that is certainly somewhere on the docket in the future. Somewhere in probably the next month. So if that's something that's entertaining to you, let me know. But just circling back. Close the loop. Since I had Milk Blastoise on the team last night, getting a little bit of extra XP for the team. Pick up some fancy apples. Some sneaky snacking. And New Moon Day will be starting tonight. So just as a reminder for folks that this might be your first, big thing is, no matter where you are, you will have a chance of seeing Darkrai through those 3 days. Pokemon will not be as filled easily for snack time for that first snack time of the day, and an increased encounter with shiny Pokemon chance. And if you do happen to see Darkrai, it will automatically feed itself to get 3 friendship points. So that was a nice new addition. I am glad that they just kind of help slowly progress for those that may not have the means to regularly feed Darkrai, or if it's just, oh, I only really have the one spare biscuit. Oh, I forgot to get my daily gift. Trapinch made me forget. Small handy candy, though. That will be useful. You do got to use 100 candies by the end of the week. We have news! Spiritomb? Okay. Well, I'm glad that we also had Pumpkaboo for Halloween, but I figured that this was going to be... This definitely seems like this would have been a Halloween pick. Let's read through. There have been reports of a Pokemon appearing that we haven't seen around before. Maybe this is thanks to the sleep research you've all been conducting. It may be possible to encounter it during sleep research sometime soon. Spiritomb is a Dark-type Pokemon, so this is helpful for the Darkrai team. And we hope you're looking forward to this. Some of the important arriving details. So that'll be arriving beginning the 1st of December, so we've still got a couple weeks before that comes up. And Pokemon Incense can be used starting from that time. And it will be appearing on Greengrass, Snowdrop, Lapis, Amber Canyon, and Greengrass Isle Expert. And it's a dozing type, so that's going to be a problem for me, unless the next thing we're going to read is going to be telling me that it's going to be Event Balanced Sleep for another Packed Portions cooking event. Okay. There's plenty to go around. It's time for Packed Portions Cooking Week. This week-long event is a special opportunity where helper Pokemon with the ingredient specialty will shine. During this event, some Pokemon with the ingredient specialty are more likely to appear, and boost your cooking pot will be 100% larger. Or 300% larger on Sunday only. That means more ingredients can fit. Note some bonuses have been adjusted to differ from last event. Please see the bonuses section for details. We hope you're looking forward to this. So this will run from the 1st to the 8th, so alongside Spiritomb's introduction. This will be happening in all areas, and you'll also have missions to go along with it happening at the same time. The following effects will trigger in the applicable areas during the event. Your cooking pot will be 2 times larger or 4 times larger on Sunday only, and that means more ingredients can fit. Note this has been adjusted from the last event. Pokemon recover 5 additional energy from dishes. Main skills that are Ingredient Magnet S and Ingredient Draw S will be amplified by 1.5 times. Each time a helper Pokemon with an ingredient specialty brings an ingredient, it will bring an extra 1. Mini Candy Boost will be in effect. We'll get some chances to level up some of those ingredient collectors. And a few Pokemon of different sleep styles will appear regardless of your sleep type. Yay, because I will need that for Spiritomb checks. And the final strength of dishes gained, strength gained from those dishes will also be multiplied by 1.25, or 2.5 for extra tasty, or 3.75 for extra tasty Sunday dishes. And that has been adjusted from the last time that we had the Pack Portions event. So the greater appearance rate for Pokemon will be Spiritomb as like the peak, because it's its introduction week, so you definitely hope to see it a couple of times. And then for the slightly greater appearance rate, you've got Diglett, Bellsprout, Geodude, Farfetch, Kangaskhan, Ditto, Wooper, Wooper Paldean form, Larvitar, Mawile, Absol, Shinx, Mime Jr., Croagunk, Snover, Pumpkaboo, Grubbin, Stuffle, Comfey, Cramorant, and Quaxley. So, that's interesting, because it's not all of the ingredient collectors. So, you notice that Trapinch isn't on that list. I'm really focused on Trapinch right now. But as far as stuff I am looking for, Pumpkaboo, looking for that jumbo size. Comfey, Cramorant. Kangaskhan is kind of cool, but I think I've got a pretty good one. So yeah, Comfey and Cramorant would definitely be good opportunities to check in on that. But basically, I'm tied to either going to Greengrass, Lapis, Amber Canyon, and Greengrass Expert. And there really isn't the Venn diagram of where all of these kind of line up. They don't, unless I go to Greengrass and just try for everything. And I don't feel like that's a good use of that time. Snowdrop would be good for Spiritomb and Cramorant. Lapis would be good for Spiritomb and Comfey. Amber Canyon would be good for Spiritomb and Pumpkaboo, which I'm kind of leaning towards, because by that point I'm still working on getting the area bonus up, so it kind of gives me opportunity if I do get dozing that week for... Well, it's going to be event balanced, so that's also opportunity for Bagon, even though it's not an ingredient specialist. It could still show up. That sounds like the best idea, but that's what this list kind of helps to do. So choose a location at your own discretion and what works best for you. And then there's the regular copy for the mini candy boost and how events work. Wonderful. So exciting after 3 new Pokemon family introductions in this last week that we've got another one coming into the mix. So because it's also coming in packed portions, my assumption is it's going to also be an ingredients specialist. Hoping that maybe it's an ingredient specialist with the ingredient draw sub-skill, or the main skill. That would be kind of cool, where it's just like absolutely trying to pull in as much ingredients as possible. As far as what it's going to bring, that is a great question. There isn't anything that like absolutely screams what I would expect Spiritomb to bring in. My hope is maybe pumpkins, just because it is typically a Halloween spirit-themed Pokemon. Avocado would be welcome to just have another avocado collector available, so there's choice. But it's hard to get a read on what I might assume might be in there. But I guess we'll just wait and see. So, fun speculation until then. While I'm here, let's check in with the community. I know it's only been a little bit. 38 reports. Thank you everyone for your continued sleep research. Got Shelgon in there too. Very nice. Seeing some evolutions. I haven't seen any of them yet other than Shelgon. So I'm excited to see Vibrava and Crustle. Very nice. Everyone's getting a good opportunity. So I hope that this week has been kind to others. Some more sneaky snacking. I'm going to start off with Blastoise. Pick up that extra milk. That's like a good solid 2 meals worth. Kind of helping to get that additional buffer. Crustle, what do you got for me? Potatoes and oil. And I love that each individual trigger does something different. Like, you have an opportunity to get, like, it could be double avocado, but it could also be a mix. I'm certainly coming around to this ingredient draw. Has been actually very helpful. Okay, before I collect from Pikachu, let's make some breakfast. Yeah, got enough milk to get me through today and then into... Not enough to get into tomorrow, but I can get big Blastoise on the team, and it will still passively get enough. Do you have enough tomatoes? Wonderful. Because everything else, yeah. Trying not to touch the pumpkins and avocados. Alright, no extra tasty to start the day, but still solid 30,000 dish strength. Just shy of getting to level 50. Okay. But that'll put me just over the line into Grade 3. Which is good, making steady progress. The goal will be getting to Master 3 this week, so that's my hope. Is that I'm creating a good enough lead that is in the realm of possibility. Since we did manage to get to Master 2 3/4 in the first full week. Close that. I just want to get that notification cleared. Alright. Flip around our Blastoise. And then last but not least, I'm just going to have a check-in on the missions. Just see how things are going. So yeah, tomorrow morning, after research, we'll get those biscuits. Cooking's doing good. Good on our crawl towards Master 1. And then favorite berries, we're making slow and steady progress, because right now it's just Crustle doing it. But it's only 3 handy candies, which I do want. But worst case, I gotta remind myself what ingredients I need to stockpile on Saturday. So that might be an opportunity to get Dragonite on the team and just get some more dragon berries. So I don't think I have an Altaria with berry finding as to just try to spin up a whole lot of berry strength. But otherwise doing okay. Alright. With that, that is what I have for today. I'm going to mention this now, and I will also mention this tomorrow, just to get out ahead of things. This weekend, I'm going on a nice little trip. So I'm going to be heading away from the studio for a couple of days. So tomorrow morning, you will get your regularly scheduled sleep research. And then beyond that, it is going to be in the mobile research lab on the road. So I'm going to try to get those up where I can. I'll be in communication. Anything should happen, but I have full confidence we should be getting still regularly scheduled morning research, just maybe with a little bit more dozing sleep. But that is what I have for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. As always, feel free to let me know how your week's going down in the comments below, and I will see you back tomorrow morning with some more sleep research. But until then, sleep well.